What'd you make of Red River? Like, what?
I saw. We went up when it started raining. We went up to the suite and got something. Shout out to the Pape family. Their son Scott was the little kid who was the guest picker back in 12. That Corso called midget.
Oh, that's
remember.
The preferred term now is little person.
No, I'm saying, but Corso.
I'm kidding. I know. I'm well aware.
He's now a sophomore at Tennessee.
Of course he is.
Crazy. But they
time flies.
And so the Red River was on. So I caught it probably mid-second quarter, saw the drive where Arch had chances in the end zone, and they get the field goal. Then I thought the Mateer pick before the half was awful.
He had 3 picks.
You got a chance to get a field goal there, too.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Texas, I give him credit. What I saw was Sark being Sark and making changes and really digging deep, because I went back and watched that Florida game, and he thought they could throw vertical. You kept seeing it, and Arch, he hit a couple, and then the time in the pocket, the issues they had at left guard, the protection I talk about, their offensive line is below average, and what he did today, I thought a lot of. He made easy. He got rid of the ball quick. It wasn't pretty, but it's not going to be against pretty, because Oklahoma's got crazy people on their defense. And he goes 20. It's like I said, not pretty. What was 21 and 26, 166.
Yeah, it was,
but it was effective, and there was a little rhythm there. Like it changed his whole mindset where he's getting the ball out, and he looked better. And most importantly, they got to win, man. I didn't think they were going to win that game. I picked Oklahoma after hearing what Mateer was, and I thought that Oklahoma defense was going to be the difference, and they weren't. And shout out my man Jeff Banks, special teams. They run a punt back, which was the momentum swings.
It's 13-6 at that point. I mean, It's one of those games that everything you're saying is true, and really when it comes to Texas at this point, Arch Manning doesn't need to win over people writing articles about him or people talking about him on our show or anywhere else. What they need to do is win games, and they beat an unbeaten Oklahoma team today in a rivalry that means a whole lot to a whole lot of people. And it didn't matter that it didn't look pretty. It's a 13-6 game when that punt return happened, and that allowed everybody collectively to exhale just enough that they could say, all right, maybe we're gonna get this one today. Maybe we're going to get out of here with this one. And they do, which allows them to settle down, maybe add layers to it. Because whatever we were talking about in August with him and them, it's the middle of October now. And that's what matters. None of the conversation in the chatter, none of it means nothing. They just had to beat Oklahoma today. I did find this interesting, and I jotted these numbers down just when you mentioned the other night on SportsCenter when you were with us, lowest total we've seen in ages, and it stayed way under. And 4 years ago, Steve, this game had 103 points and 1,178 yards. 4 years ago. Today, 29 points and 560 yards. And 7 of those points, or 6 if you want to be a stickler, are on a punt return for a touchdown. So it was not an offensive work of art. But in the end, Texas gets the victory that they desperately needed.